How's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be talking about a penny stock that ARK Invest is aggressively buying. We're going to go over nano dimensions. We're going to go exactly what is the potential for the company, what they do, who owns the share of this company, and we're going to be talking about exactly how many shares ARK Invest holds. And I'm also doing a quick introduction about like what ARK Invest is and why we need to pay attention to exactly if they see huge potential for this company and why we need to pay attention to that too. So I'm going to cover all this important information, and at the end I'm going to talk about exactly what is the ideal price point to get involved in this company. So make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. So as you can see over here, we had the ARK Invest website right now. So they basically lay out exactly their investing philosophy or their investing approach when it comes to the stock market. So they only invest in disruptive innovation. So basically what that means is they look at ahead in time and the future, and they only invest in companies that can potentially be used in future generations. So let's say, for example, they invested in Tesla stock. They saw for a few years ago that the future was going to be more inclined to electric vehicles because, the majority of the countries across the world, they want to really help the environment because we have global warming, and they aggressively started to invest in Tesla stock, and they also have other sectors in the stock market where they aggressively get involved in when they see there's an opportunity in the future that a specific stock, a specific company has a technology that can disrupt the entire industry. Let's say, for example, in the healthcare sector, they have the genomic revolution, and also in technology and driving, autonomous tech and robotics, where they have Tesla and they have Workhorse and etc. electric vehicle companies, and also they have the next generation internet companies, so social media companies that they aggressively get involved in, and they also have a fintech innovation, so when you scroll over here to the right, you'll be able to see the other generation. We got the space and exploration they got over here, and they have the fintech innovation, the mobility services. These are all the ETFs that they have, and you can also do more research on yourself when you have more time on it. But in this video, I'm going to be covering exactly, one of the penny stock that they've been aggressively buying, so they also have 3D printing, and they have a lot of things that they look ahead in time to get involved in right now. So of course, why innovation? You may say, there's been a lack of investments when it comes to looking ahead in the future, 5, to 10 years ahead. And that is the kind of market that they're trying to create. And their ETF is basically based upon looking ahead a few years ahead and investing in companies that can be potentially providing really, really high aggressive growth, just like what Tesla is doing right now, because they've been aggressively investing in Tesla stock. They've also been investing in Square stock, which has basically been in a monster move to the upside. So these are the main things that they invest in. So when you actually look at some of the stock that they buy and hold for a while, they basically hold it for like 5, maybe 5 years, like at max, and maybe they can hold it for more than that if they see the potential ahead of time. So that's why you need to really pay attention to, if you get involved in any of these companies that ARK Invest buys, you have to really take into account that you buy and hold it for a certain amount of time, so not only just you go in and out quickly, you have to buy and hold it for a while. So that is one of the things that you have to be doing if you want to get involved with this company. So now let's talk about the company that ARK Invest, which is a penny stock that they've been aggressively buying, so the ETF that they hold as penny stock is an RKQ ETF, which is the ARK Autonomous Technology and Robotics ETF. So the stock that we're going to be talking about is going to be Nano Dimensions, and they own 3 million shares. So as you can see over here, that is their number 27 position. So they have more than 3 million shares of this company. So they've been buying the stock aggressively, and we're going to go over exactly what the stock is all about. So what this company basically does is it has a 3D printing technology where you're going to be able to print electronic circuits. So that is really fantastic technology for the future, because usually these major companies that are really involved in different parts of the world, like let's say if you see companies in doing research, aerospace and defense, medicine, and other industries, when you look at them, they have to actually buy the circuits from another company, but this technology will allow them to actually print those circuits by themselves without actually hiring other companies. So this is really disruptive technology, 3D printing this circuits. That's really fantastic. And the application, as you can see, you can apply the market and application for this specific circuit. So you can print it and use for research, aerospace, defense, medicine and things like that. So that is really fantastic. That's why they've been aggressively getting involved in this company, because they see huge potential in the future from this 3D printing, electric circuits. So if you see that there's potential for this technology for the future, of course you have to do more research about it before you're getting involved in it. But just to do an introduction about what this company is all about, they are a 3D printing company, and you're able to buy this equipment that's going to allow you to 3D print circuits, so that is what they basically do. So, and also this is an Israel company, as I mentioned, in the Middle East. Now let's look at the performance of the stock and how many shares are available for the public and who owns the share of this company. So their share outstanding right now is 46.04 million shares available, and they don't disclose the insider information right now who owns the insider information, but of course if you do more research you can find it. But however, right now it's not available in the public. This is also an Israel company that is close to the Middle East, of course, Israel and the Middle East, and that is maybe the reason. But of course if you do more research, we probably can know exactly who owns the insiders, of the CEOs, CFOs, how much they own it. But as you can see, the inside institution ownership is 8.4%. One of the institutions, of course, being ARK Invest. So they've been aggressively buying this stock when it was traded right around over here, below $1, $2, and they keep buying it, and the stock really, they keep also doing offerings. When the stock goes higher, this company's taking advantage of when the stock price goes high. So they do an offering and they raise money. So when a company does offering, they basically are implementing what the main purpose of what the stock market is for the company to raise money. So they do an offering, they take money out, but still when the stock goes down to the downside, ARK Invest has been aggressively buying. Usually when the stock does an offering, a lot of people do not like that, especially when a penny stock does that. But ARK Invest, as I mentioned, they are looking to invest in this company for a while, so they keep buying it. If the stock goes up, down, dips, they've been aggressively buying it, they've been accumulating it. So when you saw that they own 3 million shares, they did not buy all at once. It was basically averaging up when the stock price is going up, and also averaging down when the stock price goes down. And as you can see, they've been rewarded very well. A few times that the stock hit 52-week high of around $6. And right now, of course, it's sitting at below $4.43. And a stock in general, when it comes to the stock market, it's considered to be a penny stock if it's trading below $5. I know there's a lot of people that think that a penny stock is if it goes below like $1, things like that. But however, in the stock market, the definition of a penny stock is if it's below $5. So if you see any kind of stocks that fell below $5, they're considered to be a penny stock. So that is one of the important things you need to know. So right now it was above being a penny stock, but now it fell below a penny stock. So definitely watch out for it. Of course, later on we're going to talk about what is the ideal price point to get involved in this company. When you look at this stock price in the short term, as we talked about, it's been breaking out to the upside. It hit a 52-week high of $6, but right now it's sitting at it's a penny stock right now. So if you see there's a great potential for it, ideally you can get involved in it right now by risking approximately the $4 area as a support, because really it's a psychological area. Of course, $4, you can definitely use that price point to get involved in it. But your first profit target, if you get involved in it, is going to be, of course, the 52-week high if you are going to get involved in it for the short term. So if you see this potential for this company for the future, you definitely can aggressively keep buying the company for the next few years if you see a really long-term perspective, just like what ARK Invest got involved in it for the first place. So that is one of the things you want to be looking for. If it dips below $3, the support area right around over here, it's going to be $3.30. The other support area we're looking at is going to be $3, $2.90. The other support area is going to be right way around over here at $2. So there's a lot of support to the downside for this company, which is really great. But of course, you need to be super careful when they do the offering. The gap down happens a lot for this company. You see this nasty gap down over here, and also they reported their earnings recently too. Made this rally happen, because of those earnings too. So really should be careful, this penny stock when you get involved in it, because it really does not have a lot of amount of shares also available to the public. The float is relatively considered to be medium to small. So that's why you're seeing these huge swings within one day. It can go up and down a lot, but $1 to the upside or $1 to the downside. So it's really hard if you size up on it. It can definitely be very, very emotional if you're sizing up on it. You can see, your P&L swing up and down a lot. So be super careful, but definitely there's huge potential for this company for the future. So if you let me know in the comment section below if you want to get involved in this company for the long term, or are you going to, trade it in the short term, just swing trade it. So, but that's going to be for this video. And if you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop it in the comment section below. But I'll catch you in another video. Have a wonderful day.